used to. We're no strangers to seeing this matchup. We see matchup plenty from these players here in the hunt. We see it from on a
high level
at the major level from
yeah,
Kusi
Kusi
and
Cake.
Kakasol. So we will see who can take it this time, whether it will be Spyker on the Forsburn or Games on the Ori. Game 1, Aether Gate. It's Ethereal Gates. Let's get it.
Already a quick 31% off of Games of Flames. Jeez.
Yeah, both players kind of moving around, feeling each other a bit. Spyker getting the first good edge guard started for himself, but Games able to sneak back onto stage, no problem, and getting maybe his own edge guard opportunity set up for himself. We'll see Spyker doing a great job at teleporting to the stage, teching, and then slipping back on, but a forward strong from Games, securing Spyker's first stock.
Yeah, Games really setting the pace of this set so far, and it doesn't matter how much smoke Spyker's putting out. Games is ready to clear it instantly with some of his moves and huge help of Sign. Like, Clone can only do so much to help you in this matchup. And that's a near bash.
Ooh, yeah, that's a rough spot to be if you're a Spyker fan here. And Games kind of running away with it, doing a great job at just running his advantage state over Spyker into the ground right now. But Spyker getting back on stage. Spyker no slouch to having to hang on to these last stocks for way too long, having to make these comebacks. So we'll see if he can make something happen. Getting Games' first stock finally. But
yeah, that was
beautiful
coverage by Spyker with the clone to set up into that second there, but still playing on the back foot here. As
Yep, the jabs into the F tilt, into the sign tap F strong. That is gonna be your last stock on game 1. Games going up 1-0 against Spyker, taking the first game. And, you know, looking very strong in doing so. Spyker not really getting anything super duper solid started until his last stock here, but you need to be seeing more of that if you're a Spyker fan.
Yeah, you especially as Forsburn can't really be running headfirst against this fast leaf rat. You gotta be ready to call out what Ori is trying to go for against you. Because if you're off stage, well, have fun trying to get back on against this speed demon. But Spyker wants a little bit more space to work with, a little bit more space to just kind of set up smoke and get his game plan going as we go ahead back to Fire Capital for game 2.
Yeah, no stranger to seeing Spyker pick this stage for sure.
Yeah, I've seen Spyker pick this stage a fair bit, and I actually find it interesting that earlier you said that a lot of Forsburns like going to the stage. I don't particularly care for Fire Capital, but it makes sense that hey, if you want more space to work with, then hey, more power to you. So
but so far, Games and Flames doing a great job at just running away with it. Has kept Spyker off stage very beautifully for the past about 40 seconds, but Spyker finally making it back, getting a few percent on the Games and Flames itself, but he's already at a pretty precarious percent if he wants to keep his first stock.
Yeah, Spyker doesn't matter if you dodge the first F strong, the second one is coming. Nice and nice little ledge dash. Unfortunately, Games ready to just cover everything. Spyker throwing out that bear to just back Games off and finally set up some stage control with the smoke. But again, no matter how much smoke you do No matter how much smoke you do puff out in this matchup, Ori can just clear it so easily.
Yeah, Ori very good at just running around and clearing the smoke when they need to, but the unfortunate SD coming out from Spyker.
I felt that. There's been so many times where like, okay, I'm gonna puff out one cloud of smoke and then teleport into it, and I ended up pulling the trigger too quickly. So you hate to see it. Spyker almost finally stealing that first stock off of games of Dare, but barely gonna dodge it. The jab down strong finally gonna do it.
You hate to see the SD, but Spyker trying to answer back here, you know, but Games has just been looking so solid so far this set, just moving around all the stuff Spyker's doing, but Spyker's trying to answer back now, getting the up air loops, getting some down airs, but Games still doing a good job at holding on.
Yeah, Games has been basically forcing Spyker to try and play at the same pace that he's going. And if Spyker is not ready to keep up with that pace, then he's gonna end up getting ran over.
Yeah, ooh, the straight forward cape into forward dagger almost takes it, but the back air on the jump eventually will. Spyker at a very high percent, but eventually bringing it back all the way to last stocks after being down 3-1. Can Spyker keep bringing it back, keep the momentum going, or will Games make this lead turn into another victory for himself?
We'll see, but Games just has to figure out how to close out this final stock off of Spyker. He's almost at 200%, and that hit fall fair 1 into F-Strong will go ahead and do it.
Yeah, Games moving up 2-0, and once again, we've seen lots of these opportunities where a player either needs to make the reverse sweep or fall trying, and Spyker once again in that situation now himself, where he needs, if he wants to keep his winners run alive in this tournament, move on to winner's side of Grands, he'll have to reverse sweep Games in Flames.
Indeed, and he's going to try and get that reverse 30 going by going back to Treetop once more. It's a solid Forsburn stage, so why not go for it?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the other side of the coin of what Forsburn likes about stages, so I like the counter pick here from Spyker myself, so we'll see if he can get enough mileage off of it. So far, just a bit of back and forth from these players, but it still kind of seems like Games is more or less setting pace, moving around the things that Spyker is throwing out here.
Indeed. So, nothing but a couple of love taps so far on both of these players. So, oh no, you hate to see it. Spyker trying to go a little bit deep to recover, but ends up flying too close to the sun.
Yeah, Spyker just dropping a little bit too low there, and that's not how you want to see the, if you're a Spyker fan that's hoping for the reverse sweep, that's not what you want to see. I mean, if you're a Games in Flames fan, you're feeling pretty great right now, looking at Games' chances of 3-0ing Spyker, but we will see if Spyker can clutch it out.
Yeah, but so far, dash attack and F-Cape gonna trade there. Spyker's still in a disadvantageous position. Games almost got that up air read on Spyker to take his stock, but that bear is finally gonna do it for Spyker. Still having to fight an uphill battle though.
Yeah, Spyker.
Game's just gonna completely dodge that F-Cape and punish Spyker for it.
See, Spyker's still doing a wonderful job at even when he is at these high percents, holding on to stocks, and now Games the other side of the coin has SD'd himself. We have all of a sudden an even stock game here for our game 3.
And yeah, that's it. Spyker without resources, caught holding in, gets bashed, and that's a 3-0 in favor of Games and Flames.
Yeah, 3-0 and a handshake can't feel good if you're Spyker. But you were doing some good stuff there, but some pretty solid play coming out from Games and Flames. Moving on to the winner's side of Grand Finals, we shall see between Outcast, Gek, and Spyker who will meet him there. Outcast and Gek gonna duke it out for the opportunity themselves now in the loser semi side of things.